Hey, it's your freaky freelancer letting his Freelancer Freak Flag fly. Uncle Drew talking to you. Let's get serious for a moment. Yes, this is the goofy part of the show. My freelance pal here is getting a little anxious. This is the amazing Rozmaring. But that's not what we're here to talk about today, but she's a great help to an at-home freelancer. It's good she gets me outside. But what we want to talk about today was tough customers. Yesterday, I had a little reminder of what happens occasionally that can set you off balance as a freelancer. Obviously, when you're not spending that much time in an office, maybe you don't know some of the colleagues as well as you could because you're not an everyday presence at the organization. It got me to thinking of something that happened years ago, but was quite disturbing and made me think about, well, what can you do in such cases? And to be honest, sometimes there's nothing you can do. So what happened was, I had proven myself in this organization, writing for years and years, with other native speakers as well, English people, British people of all sorts, Americans, Canadians, and they were happy with things I'd written, things I'd edited, so you're after a certain time, maybe you get you prove yourself in an organization, and they like what you do. You know that you're doing well. There should not be any question. Now, because this organization is an organization comprised of many companies throughout a region of Europe, sometimes I was asked to interview people for the internal newsletter that people I didn't know, to be quite honest, or I'd never met in person. So what happened in this case was it turned out that this person was also an American who had lived in Europe for a long time, just like I had. And so we had a little small talk, and I thought, okay, this sounds like it should be good. We had a very colorful conversation, which I recorded on my little hand recorder, which is not around here right now. So I did a write-up for this internal newsletter, just like I had, dozens of other times for other people within the company. And then I send the draft to the person, and immediately it's just like, no, this is not what we're looking for, And my manager had tipped me off to this, that this person said, this might be a difficult process with this person. And so I should have known from the start that, this is kind of a sticky situation. Anyway, so I spoke with this person's assistant, what's the feedback? What is wrong? Typically, I give free rein if someone wants to modify something or delete something, etc. They're free to do that. So they're given free rein over the what the actual end content is, because it's part of my job is compromise. It's not like I take such pride. If you know how to work with an editor, that's a similar process. Anyway, they could actually tell me give me no feedback about what was wrong with this. So, unfortunately, in the end, my manager said, okay, let's just move on. So that was the way things turned out. But anyway, as a freelancer, as an employee anywhere, I guess, but it's worse as a freelancer because you're not there. Maybe you don't know you've never met the person face to face. It can be a really uncomfortable situation, but you got to stick to your guns. If you know that you're a good writer, you know that you're a proven commodity, just many times there's nothing you can say. It might be someone who's in a high leadership position, and you just got to roll with the punches. So that is my thought for today as the freaky freelancer letting his freak flag fly. Do the best you can. Don't let the bastards get you down, and make sure you got someone that gets you out of the house like the amazing Rozmaring. Rosie, say goodbye to everybody. Ciao. And talk to you next time.